about to start. What's good, YouTube? This Yu-Gi-Oh vendor here coming to y'all with a quick deck profile of True Draco that I want to play. I wanted to show you guys what I was playing. It's a little different. I'm trying some things. I want to tell you the cards that I'm going to try out next. I'll have different versions like I always do, and update you on what I'm playing depending on how the format goes, and also depending on what new decks come out, because you obviously going to have to change the deck. But this is what I'm playing right now. I just picked it up. One Dynamite is very important, but it's at 1 right now. It's good that we have at least one of them. This card really makes the deck go. Wish we had more, but we only got 1. 3 Ignis. You have to run 3. That's not a debate, but I think this gonna catch a lot of people off guard. Is a 3 Maiden. I just didn't want to run the Desires and other cards that can stop me from getting to where I want to go. When I play this deck, I want to have advantage. I don't want to feel like I gotta dig, I gotta draw, I gotta continue to get stuff. I want to be able to get the cards I want and still be able to have cards on board. And Maiden allows me to get the cards I want in hand while still having a presence on board, but I also have a follow-up play if she die, and I think that's important. I'm going to try the borders, but right now I'm playing the mono. It's really up to your play style. Border is an auto win against certain decks, but so is a mono depending on what you're playing against. I'm going to try the border out, and it's better because it comes secret and it's come common. It's petty, but it's true. Now for the spells, I don't run no hand traps. 3 Diagram. This is one of the best field spells in the game. It gives you the 300, and it also allows you to have the consistency. Obviously, staple. 3 Heritage, more digging. 3 Disciples, more consistency for the deck. I don't really see any other ratios besides this. This is something that we all agree on. 3 Demise, more draw power, more digging. It's one of the best cards in the game, and it only works for certain decks, but the decks that do use it gives it a lot of advantage. And this is where I don't run the Desires, but more consistency, the dualities. You have to run this because this turns into a card that you want. Desires give you 2 cards that you might not want, you might want, and you got to banish 10. This build gives you the cards you do want, and if you don't, you get to dig more, but you also can search, and duality does both of those. This card turns into another card that you want out of the 3, so you technically playing 37 because this card is just going to turn into one of those cards. And then obviously the 2 Terraformings. This is just getting a diagram you want it. This card turns into a diagram, so it fits what I'm trying to do. And Stormforth, this is a card that, you know, when I play Cleaves and other decks, Stormforth is just non-targeting removal. Doesn't target, doesn't destroy, but it gets rid of a problematic monster. And it's an out. You want outs, and this is one of the best outs, and you get advantage too. They lose advantage, you gain advantage. Why not play it? 3 Apocalypse. Nothing much to say about that. This card is very powerful, and then adding with the consistency, 2 Waterfall. Some people play this, some people don't. I just said, like I said, when I'm in a tournament, I want to have the card so I don't brick, and I want to be able to continue to play, whether if I got a card on board or I want to follow up play. This card allows you to have the cards that you do want. If not, you get to get more cards that you might want, which is better than just playing something that could help you. Just get you the cards that you want, and if you don't, you get to dig for more. True King Return, same thing. This is a staple at 1. This is debatable. Some people played 3. I just played 2. A Monarch Corrupt is good. I was debating between this and Lose 1 Turn, since you can pop the Lose 1 Turn, but I'm gonna go with the Monarch Corrupt just because it negates all their effects, and you don't really have to worry about, you know, they're going to play differently knowing that if they normal summon a monster, and then the effects are negated, and trying to special and go put it in defense mode. Skill Drain. This is an auto win against a lot of decks too. This is something that changed too. People play Rivalry and Gozen. I play the Strikes, Warning, and Judgment. I know the new rulings with the time, but these cards win games. You activate one of these cards, it can very well change the game or even seal games. You strike the right card, you judgment the right card, you warning the right card, the game is basically over. And that's why I play this. You can say the same thing about Gozen and Rivalry, but it depends on the deck. These 3 cards hurt damn near every deck, so I'd rather just play these because they are game clinching cards. I don't play a side, I don't play extra. But like I said, if I do make some changes, if I want to try the Goldens and the rivalries, or even the lose one turns, or even the border, I update it to see if it fits, and if it fits, I'll let you know what I'm playing next. But I like this build, anti-meta, very stun based, and very consistent, and not really losing or advantage or gaining advantage playing this type of build. So I don't see why I wouldn't play it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the deck. Any cards you recommend in the comment section below. Yu-Gi-Oh vendor gone, and thanks for watching.